Hi guys, welcome once again to my channel. This is Battle with Ola. My name is Mujola Olua and I'm really thrilled to have you here today. Today I want to talk about trademarks. Trademark is a very important aspect of intellectual property, and it's something that we need to talk about because we encounter it every day. We own it, or we use it, or we see it, and we need to understand what it is all about. So this video is going to be explaining to you in simple layman terms as usual what trademark is. Please come along. While you're here, please subscribe to the channel and like the video after you've seen it and you love what you see. Thank you so much for your comments, for your emails, and for your shares so far. I appreciate it, and please keep them coming. Let's talk about trademark. A trademark is a distinct sign or design or expression that distinguishes a good or a service from another. It basically tells you the source of the goods as opposed to all of the goods in the market, or the source of the service as opposed to all other services in the market. So that's what a trademark is. It could be letters, it could be symbols, it could be signs, it could be 3D, it could be a combination of numerals and letters, it could be sounds, fragrances, drawing and color shades. The forms that a trademark can take is almost inexhaustive. But when you understand what it is easier for you to identify it and say, oh, this is a trademark or this is not. So where it is for goods, we usually call it trademark, but where it's for services, it can also be called a service mark. But essentially, the general umbrella term for it in intellectual property law is trademark. Trademark is a very important branch of IP, and it can be owned by businesses, it can be owned by private individuals. Trademarks can be owned by anyone or anything that is a legal entity, just to distinguish the goods or the services they provide from others. What does trademark protection offer the trademark owner? It offers them protection from exploitation by others. That means that once it is registered, a trademark owner can exploit the trademark against the whole world, which means that they have the exclusive rights to use it for commercial purposes and to use it for their lawful purposes. And they also have the right to license it to other people for, a specified sum or fee once it is registered. Now, on this channel, I've spoken about the thought of passing off before. So I'd like to say here that if a trademark is not registered and it's been infringed upon, the legal entity can sue for the tort of passing off. But where it is already registered, they can sue for trademark infringement. So that's the slight difference. But the law would not still allow an infringer to go scot-free just because the trademark is not registered, so long as the claimant in court can sufficiently prove to the court that the trademark or the service mark is well known and it is theirs. They can still succeed in a tortious action, the tort of passing off. I'll leave a link to that video in the description below so that you can watch it if you haven't watched it. And please do like the video once you've seen it. So how do you register a trademark? You register a trademark with the registration body in your country. In Nigeria, you can register your trademark with the Federal Ministry of Trade and Investment. In that ministry, they have a commercial law department, and in that department, there's a registry for trademark patents and designs. So you can go to the trademark patents and designs registry in the commercial law department of the Federal Ministry of Trade and Investment in Nigeria to register your trademark. Once successfully registered in Nigeria, a trademark can last for 7 years, after which you can renew it for another 14 years and continue to renew it like that. In some other jurisdictions, it lasts for 10 years, after which you can renew and renew and renew. But essentially, it's important to register your trademark to protect your own interest, especially if you're a business and if you are using such trademark for commercial purposes. Why would you need to register it? Apart from the fact that you're protecting yourself, you are also protecting your consumers or clients or customers from confusion, just like that case of Niger Chemist and Nigeria Chemist. There was a lot of confusion, as regards, oh, are we sending this mail to Nigerian chemists, or are we sending it to Nigerian chemists, and all of that. So in order to avoid that, it's important for you to register your trademark. Trademarks are usually imprinted or pasted or typed or printed or affixed to the products, the goods, or the services that a business or a legal entity renders or offers. Sometimes it's on the goods, sometimes it's on the packaging, and sometimes it's on the business premises of the legal entity that has the trademark, but they are usually distinct and easy to identify. Some examples of trademark, common examples are Coca-Cola, Nike, Just Do It. The Just Do It of Nike is a trademark, and those are letters now, they are words, so those are trademarks. And we could have signs, some forms of designs that are also registered as trademarks. For instance, the M in McDonald's, that's a trademark. The swoosh sign in Nike, that's a trademark. And it could be a combination of letters, figures, just a distinct character that will show you that, oh, this good or this service belongs to this business entity or this legal entity. That's what a trademark is. Like copyright, you would remember that in the video on copyright, I'll leave a link to that video also in the description box. I said that you do not need to register your copyright. Once you've created it, it is registered automatically. Unlike copyright, trademarks need to be registered. So you need to register it with the registration body in your company or in your country or your jurisdiction for it to be protected. It's not automatic like copyright. So if you've started the registration process, I know that you're familiar with the TM sign and then the R sign that comes in a circle too. A lot of people use this interchangeably without understanding it. Once your trademark has been successfully registered, it bears the R sign. R means registered. But once it is not yet registered, it bears the TM sign. The TM sign marks it to show that it's a trademark undergoing registration. The registration is not final, it's not completed, but it's been applied for. So that's the TM. So just to notify the whole world that if you were planning to use this mark, it is already belonging to a company and they're already in the process of securing legal protection for the mark. So that's what the TM sign is. There are several laws regulating trademark across the world. For instance, we have the Madrid system, we have the NICE agreement and what have you. But in Nigeria, we have the Trademarks Act and the Trademark Regulation of 1990. Those are the regulations or the laws that are governing trademark in Nigeria. Once you apply to register, it is important for you to do it through a licensed agent, and you could do it by yourself if you understand it. So you would apply to I told you that you could go to the Ministry of Trade and Investment. So you would apply at the registry, and then they would conduct a search for you to be sure that the trademark has not yet been registered or is not yet in the process of being registered by another legal entity. So after that, you will proceed to the next stage. Once you're cleared, they'll issue you, a license, and then you go to the next stage, and then they will publish it so that if anyone has a contending registration or an objection to it, they could file it within a specified period. And if there's no objection, at the end of the day, your trademark will be registered. I'm aware that in Nigeria it takes about 12 to 18 months, depending on, a lot of things that go on, with the registration. So it's important for you to start early. Now, trademark is not absolute. I said before that, you need to renew it, and you pay renewal fees, and that's what validates, your ownership of the trademark. Now, someone could file for revocation of your trademark. For instance, if you registered a trademark and you've not used it for 5 years, an interested person or party could file for revocation. And they could also file for revocation if it's found that you merely registered with no intention to use it, and it's been lying fallow or dormant and you've not used it for a specified period of time. Also, if you do not renew your trademark license, you could lose it. So there are a few other means or ways by which you could lose your trademark license, depending on the laws under which you're coming and the laws that are regulating trademark in your jurisdiction. So that's all about trademark. I hope you now understand it. I hope that when you go out and you see a sign or you see a combination of letters or words, you would understand that, oh, this trademark belongs to this organization, this trademark belongs to this business entity, and all of that. So that's it about trademark. It's a very important branch of IP, and it's something that you should understand, so that you do not infringe on other people's trademark, and so that your own trademark is not infringed upon. That's all I have for you in this video. I will see you in my very next video. Toodles.